Shalom Temple Israel. This Shabbat we read the Torah portion of Vayera, the second Torah portion that tells us the stories of Abraham and Sarah. And when the Torah portion opens, Abraham is sitting at the entrance of his tent, looking out at the desert, when he spots three men on a long journey across the hot, dry wilderness. Immediately he jumps up, runs over to the three men, and invites them in for some water in his tent. And as soon as they get to his tent, instead of just giving them water, he serves them a whole meal. We learn a number of different qualities or midot from Abraham. One of them is amor me'at ve'aseh harbe. Say a little, but do a lot. Another one of the qualities or attributes that we learn from Abraham is hachnasat orchim, the value of welcoming guests, of making them feel comfortable in our homes. It's something that we do as much as we're able in our own houses, but also something that we try to do as a synagogue, as a kehillah, as a community, because this building, this synagogue, is one of our homes. One of my favorite things to see at Shabbat services is when somebody walks into Temple Israel for the very first time. By this point, I recognize most of the regulars and can usually spot someone who's coming in who's visiting us for the first time, either someone from out of town or someone who's just moved here. And I'm always so appreciative when I see a congregant from the congregation, from the pews, going over and saying hello to that new person, welcoming them to Temple Israel, maybe offering them an aliyah or asking if they can participate. It makes such a wonderful impression when you walk into a synagogue to be greeted, to not be forced to sit alone and feel like you're there by yourself. It's hard to walk into new places, and it's great when our congregants make newcomers to Temple Israel feel welcome. So if you're in shul this Shabbat, or if you're in shul any Shabbat, I encourage you to look around. Take a look at the regulars who are there. We're glad that they're there. But look around for anyone who might be new, who might be coming to Temple Israel for Shabbat for the very first time. Go over and wish them a Shabbat Shalom. We try to model the qualities of Abraham and be as welcoming to guests as possible. And we learn from Abraham the importance of Hachnasat Orchim, of welcoming guests into our homes. Have a Shabbat Shalom, and I look forward to seeing you at Kabbalat Shabbat and on Shabbat morning as we celebrate the Bat Mitzvah of Amalia Bordoloi. Shabbat Shalom.